Okay, so for the house rule, thank you everyone for joining today's session. As usual, there is house rules that you need to know. First, please rename yourself properly. If you are SCBD member, please write the name like name and SCBD. For Toastmaster from other clubs, please rename as VTM name. And for non-Toastmaster, use guest name. The second is for the voting session, only SCBD member are eligible to vote. Non-SCBD member will be moved to the waiting room during voting session. Next, stay present during election. Please stay until the end of the election if possible. Your vote helps shape the future of the club. And last but not least, keep it respectful. Support all candidates respectfully and maintain a positive and professional atmosphere.
All right. Thank you, Toastmasters Vincent is our SAA 1 for tonight. And now I would like to take the control to introduce a little bit about SCBD Toastmasters Club. SCBD Toastmasters Club is supportive, connected, brave, and developing together since 2005. We are part of Toastmasters International that has been established since 1924. A nonprofit organization focuses on communication and leadership with more than 270,000 plus members across 150 countries. And as part of Toastmasters International, we have values and mission. Everyone, please unmute yourself, please. Help me read out the club of values and club mission. So our club of values are
Integrity, respect, service, excellence.
And our club mission is
We provide a sportive and positive environment in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
Thank you, everyone. So why should you join Toastmaster? Because first, you can build your confidence by consistently delivering speeches and taking roles in our weekly club meeting. Also, you can learn about leadership, just like today. We're going to practice leadership in our Exco election. Number two, you can learn to turn ideas into action by working on real practical projects in the Toastmaster Pathways module. And three, you can improve your life quality by practicing communication skills like active listening and evaluation, because it's not just about prepared speech. At the end, your competence only goes as far as your ability to communicate. And I would like to say thank you for our supporting visiting Toastmaster today, our area director-elect for 2025 to 2026, 2037, for Brilliant Hussein from Jakarta Toastmasters, who helped us today. So please give a round of applause for Brilliant Hussein. And I would also would like to welcome our area director, Toastmaster Debbie Lastriani, who is also our Division J Director Elect for 2026-2027. Thank you for coming, Toastmaster Debbie. And now I would like to hand the control first to our Vice President of Education. Oh, before that, I almost forgot my duty as a club president, because after this I'm going to retire. With the power vested in me, I would like to officially open this meeting by saying, happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
All right, happy morning, everyone. And now I would like to hand the control first to our Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Sonny. Roberto Sonny, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam President. If you wonder why I'm here, it's because Madam President asked me to lead the induction session of our 2 new members. Let's welcome 2 new SCBD members, Toastmaster Vincent Andreas and Toastmaster Naufal Rohman. Can SA spotlight them?
Okay, Toastmaster Vincent, could you please open your camera?
All right, so here are our new SCBD Toastmasters Club member. Welcome to the club. And today, it's time to officially welcome you to SCBD Toastmasters Club by having induction ceremony. So Toastmaster Vincent and Toastmaster Naufal, please repeat after me. Can we next the slide? Both of you, please repeat after me. I, in the presence of my fellow members of SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation.
I, in the presence of my fellow of SCBD
members
Toastmaster
of the
Club,
SCBD
makes
Toastmaster
this
Club,
firm
make this firm
obligation
obligation
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
to attend
to
meeting
attend meeting
regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
assignment.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmaster Education Program.
To apply myself to the project outlined in the Toastmaster Education Program.
To participate actively in club activities.
To participate actively in club activities.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To evaluate others in a positive and constructive manner.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
To build open, friendly relationship with my fellow members.
And to bring other new members into the club so they can also gain the benefit of Toastmasters.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefit of Toastmaster.
Also gain the benefit of Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Vincent and Toastmaster Naufal. Wait, it's not done yet because now it's time to all existing members. Please unmute yourself and repeat after me. We, the members of SCBD Toastmasters Club, pledge.
We,
members
of SCBD Toastmasters Club,
To support you in your quest for self-development.
to support you in your self-development.
To provide you with positive, helpful evaluations.
To provide you with positive evaluation.
To maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere.
To maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere.
To give you opportunities to help others.
To give you opportunities to help others.
And to make your Toastmaster membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
And to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
And now, we are officially welcoming Toastmaster Vincent and Toastmaster Naufal to SCBD Toastmasters Club. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Toastmaster Vincent.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and cannot wait to learn together with you in this club. And now my job is done. I'll give the control back to our Madam President, who is also the election chair for tonight, Toastmaster Leonie.
Thank you, Mr. VPE, for taking the task of inducting our new member. And now, happy morning, everyone. Back again with me as your election chair. And today, election would give all the members the opportunity to become the next leader of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And as the election committee, I would like to give a little bit of report. First of all, election timeline for this process of nomination. First, we start at 11 May until 24th of May 2026. And that was the nomination period. The second one would be the nominee confirmation from 25th of May to 31 May 2026. And now we've come to this day, which is the election day, on 5th of June 2026. Thank you so much to all the members who participate. And participation overview, we've got 25 form submissions with 12 self-nominations and more than 50 plus nomination for other members. So apparently SCBD members love to nominate others, not nominate themselves, okay? So your engagement and support reflect the strength of our clubs. Thank you for helping us build a strong and vibrant SCBD Toastmasters Club community. Now the candidate overview. We've got 7 Exco positions, 16 confirmed candidacy. That means 100% position filled for this candidation. So thank you once again for your own willingness. And one thing that all of this thing would never be achieved without the help of our election committee. So I would like to give a huge appreciation to Toastmaster Winda Fitricia Renta, Toastmaster Hanif Abdurrahman Shafiq, and Toastmaster Miftahul Jana for helping out the election process and preparation. Thank you so much for their dedication, hard work, and commitment. All right, so next we will have election rules and procedures. So I would like to call Toastmaster Winda Fitricia Renta to read out our election rules and procedures.
Thank you, Madam President. Before we begin the election session, we would like to briefly explain tonight's election procedures. Each Exco role will be conducted separately and guided by a different election host. For each role session, there will be role introduction, candidate introduction, floor candidacy speeches, voting, and also winner announcement. SCBD members may nominate themselves or another eligible SCBD member from the floor. What is a floor candidacy? It's a session that allows a member to volunteer or be nominated for a role during the election meeting itself, even if their name wasn't included in the original list of candidates. And once a candidate has been elected to a role, they will automatically be removed from candidacy for the remaining roles. Only active SCBD members may vote, and the minimum quorum required is 15 active members. If there is a tie, a revote will be conducted between the tied candidates. Each candidate will have 1 to 3 minutes for their candidacy speech. Green at 1 minute, yellow at 2 minutes, and red at 3 minutes. Candidate speaking order will follow Indonesian naming convention based on the first letter of the candidate's first name. During speeches and voting sessions, some participants may be temporarily moved to the waiting room to support the election flow and voting integrity. That's all the election rules and procedures for tonight's SCBD Exco election. I will hand the control back to the election chair. Yes, Madam Pres?
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Winda, for reading out our election rules and procedures. Okay, Toastmaster Kafa, could you please share? Now we're going to start voting trial. I would like to first, before that, no, not this one, the audience one. Wait, I think it's the wrong. I'm sorry, Mr. Papa. I think it's the wrong. It's okay. No need to. No need for the slides. Okay, so first of all, we're going to try out our voting, and I would like to ask Toastmaster Brian. We already give you a co-host privilege. Could we try the voting trial? For your information, since we're using Zoom poll, there will be a little bit of inconvenience because all the non-SCBD members will be moved to the breakout room while we are doing the election. So it's going to be like 1 or 2 minutes. Please wait until the SAA move you out, move you to the waiting room. SAA2, Brian, are you ready?
So I just need to remove the non-SCBD members, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right.
So we're going to try out.
All right. So there are so far only 2 non-SCBD members. I'll be removing them to a waiting room.
All right.
So both of them have joined the waiting room.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to have trial polling. See if you could check the poll. Now we're going to launch the poll. You could try to vote. For your information, all the co-hosts could not vote, but when it's time to vote, all SCBD members will temporarily remove the we will temporarily remove the co-host role so that you can vote. For instance, Toastmaster Vincent, I'm going to remove your co-host. So as you can see, you probably could choose right now. Can I confirm that? And Toastmaster Kafa, I will revoke your co-host first. Can you choose?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I can choose.
You can choose. Okay. All right. So everyone understand about this whole process of voting, right? And now I would like to end the poll, and the SAA2 will bring back all the non-SCBD members to the main room.
All right, moving them to the main room.
All right, thank you so much, SAA2. I think we're good to go. We have 20 SCBD members tonight, so we have fulfilled our quorum. And so I would like to, without further ado, hand it over to our first election host, who will lead the first election session of Club President. Let us all welcome our immediate past president, Toastmaster Donna Nadira.
Thank you, Madam President. Happy morning, ladies and gentlemen, and my friends and fellow SCBD Toastmaster Club members.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
We are here to start the very first position that we are about to choose. We'll now begin the election process for the club president office. The president of a Toastmasters club is the face of the club. He or she is the one all members look up to. He or she is the one to set the tone in the club, and he or she is the one to set the direction of the club. The club president leads and supports the overall Exco team while helping the club stay aligned, positive, and moving toward together. This role focuses on leadership, team coordination, and decision-making, and maintaining a supportive and engaging club culture. The following candidates have been confirmed for the role of club president. Toastmaster Robertus Sonny Pracoso. Before we proceed, are there any floor nominations for this role?
Yes, I do. This is
Yes.
Toastmaster Andika.
Toastmaster Andika.
I would like to nominate Toastmaster Taufik to be one of the candidate.
We will note that. Thank you. Any other floor nominations? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? We now have 2 candidates for club president, Toastmaster Robertus Sonny Pracoso and Toastmaster Taufik Chandra. Okay. Excuse me. All right. With this, Toastmaster Taufik, do you accept the nomination from Toastmaster Andika?
I accept the nomination.
Excuse me?
I accept the nomination.
Yes, thank you. We now have 2 candidates, Toastmaster Robertus Sonny Pracoso and Toastmaster Taufik Chandra. Therefore, let us welcome our first candidate, Toastmaster Robertus Sonny Pracoso. Time is yours.
To be completely honest, I didn't prepare any campaign speech for this. Why? Because I believe that president is a crucial position. As the election chair said that it will be the face of the club, will be the one who represent the club and represent all the members. Therefore, I believe that this position should be chosen by all the members or majority of the members without any forcing, without any persuasion, but it has to be chosen by your heart, your own choices, each of member of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And here I am. I didn't nominate myself as president as well, but since some of you nominated me, then I believe that it is the foundation of me to take this opportunity. If you choose me, and if I were chosen, do I have goals, direction, or vision to this club? Honestly, not yet. But here as a president, I will also carrying all the voices of SCBD Toastmaster member. Yes, including your voices, your aspirations, your input and feedback. And these voices are the one that I would compile and combine to set the direction of this club for the next year if I were elected as a president. So I conclude this not so speech, but I conclude this time for me to share by saying that please choose sincerely with your heart. Thank you, and back to election chair.
Thank you to our first candidate, Toastmaster Roberto Sony Prakoso. Well, here I am. My face was hidden. Thank you to our first candidate, Toastmaster Roberto Sony Prakoso. Now, let us welcome our second candidate, Toastmaster Taufik Chandra. Is he back in the room?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Okay. We are now ready to welcome our second candidate, Toastmaster Taufik Chandra. Toastmaster Taufik Chandra, time is yours.
Thank you so much, election host Toastmaster Dona. When I first joined SCBD, I didn't see myself standing here running for president. I was just looking for a place to improve, honestly. But over time, this club became something much bigger for me. It became a community that taught me what true leadership looks like. I look up to Toastmaster Leonie, Toastmaster Sony. I do see how resilient they are and how great they are as leaders. And in my perspective, leadership itself isn't about holding a title or standing at the podium. I think it's about creating an environment where every single one of you can succeed. And that is the role of a president, especially for SCBD Toastmaster Club. And I stand with a great club doesn't happen because of a great president itself. It happens because the president listened to the members, empower the executive committees, and also remove the barriers of holding people back. And because because the president is actually the face of the club. And during my time surfing this club, whether organizing engagement activities like bingo or grateful talk during our iftar meeting, or maybe as the OC for our 21st anniversary, I learned of vital lessons. Our best ideas come from listening to you, to the members. I show firsthand that when members feel seen, appreciated, and supported, our energy transform. And that is the exact energy I want to bring to the entire club every single week. As your president, I'm not here to change what makes SCBD great because we are great. I'm here to unlock our full potential. And to do this, I think I'm going to do it with three ways. First, I think we need to retain and re-engage. I will work closely with our VPE and VPR to ensure that our meeting teams, speech slot, and internal communication keep current members excited, active, and moving forward with their goals because everyone has their own goals. And second, I believe it is really important for me as a president to streamline and also support. I will lead the Exco that communicate flawlessly and support one another and work efficiently behind the scene so that our meetings run smoothly every time. And last but not least, growth and impact. We will leverage our professional presence on platform like Instagram or LinkedIn or Medium to attract high quality guests, expanding our reputation as SCBD, and then just build our community and expand it. I think the president job is not only build our own legacy, it is a build yours. the community, and it is to make sure that SCBD remain a place where people want to belong, want to grow and thrive. I think that's all for me. Back to you, election host.
Thank you to our second candidate, to Professor Taufik Chandra. Now I'd like to give 30 seconds for one person each to provide testimonials for each of the candidates. If you have seen them in action, if you have seen their leadership, we'd like to hear from you. Please raise your hand if any. Going once? Going twice?
Beatriz,
Okay, my time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I've been witnessing how Toastmaster Sony lead this exco through his position as VPE. I know that he worked wholeheartedly for his position as VPE. And I know that I have no doubt to vote for him as a club president. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Beatrix. We'd like to welcome one more testimonial for our other candidate, Toastmaster Taufik Chandra. Ms. President.
Toastmaster Taufik Chandra has become the most unchangeable asset in our club. He's probably not someone who talk much, but he's a keen observer and he could lead with his heart. So that is my testimonial for Toastmaster Taufik.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leonie. As all candidates have now delivered their candidacy speeches, please give a round of applause to both of our candidates. We'll now proceed to the voting session. Let us now begin the voting session for the role of club president. I'd like to ask the SAA number 2 to move SCBD non-members to the waiting room. Please ensure that only eligible SCBD members remain in the main room before voting begins.
All right, all the guests or non-SCBD members have joined the record room. Thank you.
Thank you. There will be 1 minute of voting time or until all eligible members have submitted their votes. SAA, please turn on the vote. Everyone, please submit your votes through the Zoom poll. Timer, please begin the time. Ballot counter, as soon as we are ready, we'll be ready to announce. Have we reached time or quorum?
No, it is 10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining. What about ballot counter? How many people have voted?
Yes, this time is 1 minute. Time
Okay.
is up.
Time is up.
Can I get the access back as a co-host?
Ballot counter?
Yes, we do. We already have the.
We have the results and we have reached at least 15 votes?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Please DM me the result. I have received the result. Okay. Thank you everyone for voting and for exercising your rights. Based on the verified voting results, the elected club president of SCBD Toastmasters Club 2026-2027 is, drum roll please,
Jeng 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 jeng.
Sunny Prakoso.
Yeah. Where's the slide? Where's the slide?
Where is the slide? There it is. There it is. Don't move it. Okay. Toastmaster Sunny, can you please come up? I'd like to invite our incoming president, Toastmaster Sunny, to deliver a 1-minute acceptance speech.
Okay, thanks, Nakong.
Well, I don't believe you guys chose someone who has no direction for this club. But anyway, yeah, as I said in my speech, I believe that this position will be the one who collect all the aspirations, the feedbacks, and the input from all of you. So the only thing that I can say is it's not going to be me who set the direction, but it's us, all member together. Thank you.
Thank you to our incoming brand new, freshly minted, literally, club president. We will now continue to the next election session. Please welcome our next election host, Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono, for the election of the Vice President of Education.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna. Happy morning, everyone. Now we will begin the election process for our Minister of Education, or in Toastmaster International, we call the position as Vice President Education of. And the Vice President Education, that person manages the educational and meeting experience within the club by coordinating speakers, role takers, mentorship, and overall meeting quality. Now, this role help all members grow throughout their Toastmaster journey while maintaining engaging and meaningful meetings. At this point of time, we have already received confirmed candidates, and there are 5, and there's so many. So this is so make me so happy. The first candidate is Patrix Emmanuel Marta Saputri. The second one is Kafa Emiruddin Setiaji. The third candidate is Miftahul Jannah. The fourth candidate is Salma Sultana. And the fifth candidate is Taufik Chandra. But before we proceed, any SCBD members has the right to nominate other candidate or nominate themselves. So I give you the chance and raise your hand if you want to nominate other candidate. All good? All right. Now, let's go with our first candidate. But before that, can I ask our Sergeant at Arms 2 to move the other candidates to the waiting room so that we can hear the first candidate to deliver her speech?
Yep.
And Sergeant at Arms, please confirm when it's all done.
Toastmaster Salma, can you join the breakout room? All right. The remaining candidates have moved to the waiting room. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms. Now, our first candidate for the role of Vice President Education is Toastmaster Beatrix Emmanuel Marta Saputri, or the stage name is Toastmaster Bebe. So you have 1 to 3 minutes for your speech, and please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Beatrix. Toastmaster Beatrix, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika, for the opportunity and also for all of you. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, also Division Director, Division G. Have you ever wondered why China is just a few decades transforming and catching up to the US, become one of the world leading power? You know, last year, I watched a video on YouTube by Ray Dalio talking about the country. And in the movie, in 1977, Deng Xiaoping made bold decision related to education. Because he believed when you invest in your people growth, the whole nation rises too. That's also just like at SCBD Toastmaster Club. For me, education is the foundation of the club development. Education is not just a program, but the engine of transformation. Every speech, every role, every leadership role, every evaluation is a step in someone's journey. Maybe you wonder, how do I know that? Because I've been through all the process here. Toastmaster changed me. I walk here without knowing what I was capable of. But this club showed me how to deliver speech in structured way, and then gave me the encouragement. Also, the pathway that is about to increase the price also gave me direction to grow. As VP of Education, I want to make sure that every single member know their next step. That is also support their goal. You know, like at SCBD, everyone has their own goal. Even though we are public speaking and leadership community, but some of them want to be excelled at public speaking. Some of them want to build confidence or learn become a better leader, or as simple as expand their network. So I want to make sure that each of them see Toastmaster, and Toastmaster can be a tool for them to get there, to get their goal. Because when each of us grow, our club also grow along the way. So I want to invite you guys to grow together and for me as VP of Education. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster Andika.
Thank you so much. Let's give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Beatrix. Now, I'd like to invite, if any one of you would like to share your testimonial about Toastmaster Beatrix, please raise your hand. Okay. Yes, Toastmaster Dana, off you go.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. I have seen Toastmaster Beatrix work as treasurer throughout this year. She is meticulous, she is detail-oriented, and she is goal-oriented. All of three are amazing points to have as a VP of Education. As a former VP of Education myself, there are many, many moving parts in this position, whether it's the people, whether it's what you have to know itself. And I believe Toastmaster Baby can handle all of the requirements that she'll have to face in the position. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dana, for your testimonial. Now, Mr. Sergeant at Arms, would you like to bring the second candidate, Toastmaster Kafa, to the main room?
Yep, give me a minute. I believe he's joining the main room again. Thank you.
Our second candidate, Toastmaster Kafa Emirodin Setiaji. Are you ready, Toastmaster Kafa?
Born ready.
All right, so 1 to 3 minutes, the screen is yours.
I'll be honest. I didn't decide to run for this role at first. Someone I trusted me that I should. They told me, Kafa, you can be something great, but you need the pressure to find it. I'm not sure if they're right. But I've learned in this club that roles that scares you are usually the ones that grow you. At first, I fought back, but I want to continue the VPO role. Why do you want to continue the VPO role? Because I still have some homeworks on that role. He looked at me. He trusted me that I have good intentions. But he doesn't want me to stay in place. He wants me to grow. Listen to me, Kafa. If you stay as the VPO, what's in it for you? But then I also thought to myself, what's in it for me if I step in as the VPE? Simply put, it's like every Toastmasters before a table topics. It's us stepping out of our comfort zone. We stand up, we have no idea what's coming, but we step forward anyways. And that's what I'm going to do, because I finally realized the answer. What's in it for me? It's the opportunity to solve problems on a much bigger scale. As a VPE, my stakeholder are no longer just event logistics. My stakeholders are all of you. This entire club. It's the challenge of managing, supporting, and figuring out how to unlock the potential of every single member in this room. That is my growth. So, you already know what's in it for me. Now, what's in it for the club? What's in it for the club is a VPE who will not let you stay in place. What's in it for you is someone who knows what it feels like to be pushed out of their comfort zone and will be right beside you. Whether you're trying to find the courage for your icebreaker, wrapping up your level 1, or digging into those tougher advanced projects, my promise is to help you take the next step. We will schedule those speeches. We will track your goals. We will make sure your educational journey keeps moving forward. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone today so that I can help you step out of yours. Let's grow together. Vote for Kafa. Back to you.
Let's give a big hand for Toastmaster Kafa Emirodin Setiaji. So we have listened to his speech. Now I would like to invite one of the SCBD members. If you have testimonial about Toastmaster Kafa. Going once, going twice. Okay, now let's move on to the next candidate, Mr. Sergeant at Arms. Please bring the next candidate, Toastmaster Miftahul Jannah.
Yep, give me a second. She is here right now.
Hello, Toastmaster Mita. Are you more than ready?
Hello. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So you have 1 to 3 minutes to deliver your candidacy speech. The screen is yours.
Thank you. I still remember when I joined Toastmasters a few months ago. At the time, my brother encouraged me to join because he believed that I could find a positive environment here. And to be honest, I came with a simple goal actually to improve my communication skills. But along the way, I discovered that Toastmaster is about much more than becoming a better speaker. Every stage and every evaluations and also every meeting role become an opportunity for me to learn something new. And sometimes it was about communication, leadership, and also about the way we can connect with each others. And what I appreciate the most is that everyone is on their own learning journey, and we come first from a different backgrounds, have a different goals and progress, and we continue to always support each other. And that's one of the reasons I interested in as a vice president education. I would love to support and help others to create in every meetings in the Toastmasters with our friends, where members can feel more encouraged to challenge themselves, to develop their skills, and also continue making progress toward their goals. I know that I still have a lot of things to learn about myself, but I'm willing to listen, contribute, and work together with fellow members to support their growth and learning with our own journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Miftahul Jannah. Please give a round of applause for her. Now, I would like to invite our member, if you want to share your testimonial about Toastmaster Miftahul Jannah. Going once, going twice, and okay. Now, let's move to the fourth candidate, Toastmaster Salma Sultana. Mr. Sergeant at Arms, please bring her to the main room. Thank you.
All right, give me a second. All right, she's here.
Hello, Toastmaster Salma. Welcome back to the main room.
Hello, Toastmaster Andika.
Yes, so you have 1 to 3 minutes to deliver your candidacy speech, and it starts now.
Happy morning, fellow SCBD Toastmasters. When I first walked into Toastmaster Club, I was a shy and terrified teenager, always questioning whether my grammar is right, whether what I said made sense, or whether people would laugh at me because my imperfect English. My first icebreaker speech, I was nervous and actually I was prepared for the audience to laugh at my grammatical mistake. But this room, the Toastmasters Club in SCBD, never laughed at me. Instead, they cheered for me, and I think it changed everything because since then I found the courage to speak up and taken on roles I once feared, and I watched myself grow in ways that I never expected before. Recently, I finally finished my pathway, and looking back, I realized that I had done something that I was feeling quite fear, taking the management roles, speaking up my thoughts in front of the audience. And I learned something throughout that process. I learned that I didn't grow alone. In Toastmasters, someone challenged me to speak before I felt ready, and someone evaluated me with honesty and kindness. I think it's important to have a feedback delivered in honesty and kindness, because in that way we grow confidently. And I realized that someone believed me before I believed in myself. And I think that's what the vice president of education does. So in here, I don't claim to know everything, but I know how it feels to be nervous, to be uncertain in the beginning. And I know the feeling of how the power of a club could lift you up. So in here, I'm asking for your trust to serve as your VPE. This club once turned a very terrified and shy speaker into someone sharing with you today. And if you give me the chance, I will strive my best to do the same for the next nervous voice that walks through the door. And let's strive for progress together. Thank you. Back to you, election chair.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Salma. Let's give a big hand for Toastmaster Salma, our fourth candidate for Vice President Education. Now, does anyone have any testimonial about Toastmaster Salma? I would like to invite you and raise your hand. Going once, going twice. Okay, now let's move to the last candidate of Vice President Education, Toastmaster Taufik Chandra. Mr. Sergeant at Arms, please bring him to the main room. Thank you.
All right, he is moving to the main room right now.
Hi, Toastmaster Taufik. Welcome back to the main room. Are you ready?
Hi. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm ready.
so you have 1 to 3 minutes to deliver your speech. Off you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters. I joined SCBD Toastmasters last July, and thanks to the incredible energy of this club, I fell in love with the Toastmasters journey. Within 5 months, I have completed level 2 and tried every meeting role, and eventually received the District 87 Inspiration Award. And today, I'm working through level 4 of my dynamic leadership pathway. I share this experience not to boast, but to highlight a deeper truth. I did not achieve any of this alone. My growth happened because our VPE, Toastmaster Sony, opened many doors for me, and because this club continuously supported me along the way. And that support inspired me to give back to the community. For the past 9 months, I have served as your education officer under our VPE, working behind the scene to recruit weekly role takers and create our WhatsApp appreciation posts for role takers on a rotating basis. And to stretch my leadership skills further, I work under the OC of our iftar meeting to design the rundown and activities for our meeting. And I even set up as the OC for our club anniversary. With many excellent candidates in this race, I believe you need a VPE who brings both experience and fresh ideas. And as your VPE, I will execute a 3-part action plan to elevate our member experience. First, the fast track system. I will build a structured club hopping network to help members who want to accelerate their speech progress and find speaking opportunities outside our club. And second, the personalized progress tracker. I will develop a simple and user-friendly system to help members navigate Basecamp and stay on track with their pathways goals. And last but not least, the culture of recognition. I will expand our weekly WhatsApp appreciation effort into a monthly member spotlight program to make sure every milestone, every achievement is celebrated. My promise to you is not really big. I promise you a seamless transition because I already know our scheduling system, our members, the ins and outs of our best camp, and I'm ready to deploy this three-part vision on day one. And thank you for everything the club has given me. And tonight, I humbly ask for your vote so that together we can build SCBD Toastmaster grow, learn, and thrive. Back to you, election host.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Topik. Let's give a round of applause for our last candidate of VP Education. Now, I would like to invite all of us to share testimonial about Toastmaster Topik. Yes, Toastmaster Ellen, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. Actually, I never worked closely with Toastmaster Taufik in a project or an event, but I remember one day when I was the Toastmaster of the meeting, one of the evaluator weren't able to join, and in the last minute, I asked Toastmaster Taufik to replace the evaluator, and he said yes. That time, I sensed that he is resilient and agile, so I think that moment remind me of how Toastmaster Taufik showed up to prepare for everything happen in front of him. Thank you, Election Chair.
Thank you for your testimonial, Toastmaster Ellen. Now we have listened to all candidates, all 5 candidates of VP Education. Before we go to the voting session, please again give a big round of applause for everyone that has been running this candidacy. So now we will begin the voting session shortly. So for those of you who are not SCBD members, it's not that we don't love you. We just want to give you a chance to take a sip, enjoy a drink, have a bio break. So while the Sergeant at Arms will move you temporarily to the waiting room, while the SCBD members will take a vote. Mr. SAA, if you have already moved them to the waiting room, please confirm.
Yep, the non-SCPD members have moved to the waiting room. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, the voting time will be 1 minute. So the voting is now open. Please, ballot counter, activate the poll. Thank you. Mr. Timer, please confirm when the 1 minute is up.
Okay, so start from now. The count remains.
Sorry, Mr. Timer, is 1 minute up?
No, is 10 seconds remain.
Okay.
Okay, time is up.
Thank you so much, Mr. Timer. Before we close the voting session, can I confirm with our ballot counter whether the quorum requirement has been met and we have a clear voting result?
Yes, all clear and the quorum has been met.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ballot Counter. Now, please let me know the result. We have received the official news about the result. Now, based on the verified voting results, the Vice President Education-elect for SCBD Toastmasters Club 2026-2027 term is... Congratulations, Toastmaster Taufik.
Thank you so much, everyone.
I would like to invite you to share 1-minute acceptance speech. Screen is
All right.
yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika, for hosting the elections. Thank you so much, everyone, for the trust. I'm trying to do my best to give you as much as possible support along with your educational journey. And of course, there must be some kind of shift that will happen, but I'll try my best. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. And we do believe that we have faith in you to lead our club for next year. Now, I would like to ask our Sergeant at Arm 1 to display the elected certificate slide, and also Sergeant at Arms 2 to take the picture of our VP Education elect.
All right, give me a second. Just want to spotlight to Taufik. All right, hold on, Taufik, hold on. All right. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Again, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Now that we have the official photo of the VP Education elect, so I would like to hand this over to the next election host, our own member, distinguished Toastmaster Alvin Abrar, who will lead the VP membership election session. Distinguished Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Vice President Toastmaster Andika. Now, welcome to the third office, Vice President of Membership. The role that is outside and inside. Outside means we can grow our club by recruiting members. I remember a story when I joined SCBD Toastmasters. I met Toastmaster Melanie. Until now, I still remember her because she is the one who recruited me. So if you want to be remembered as someone that marks their journey into public speaking, be Vice President membership. We have 2 candidates in this office, which is Toastmaster Beatrix, Emmanuel Marta Saputri, and Miftahul Jana. Before I continue this election process, I would like to ask from the floor if there is any floor candidate. Okay. Yes, please, Toastmaster Ellen.
I'd like to nominate Toastmaster Kava for the VPM.
Toastmaster Kava. All right, thank you so much. Before we continue to the second hand raiser, I would like to ask Kava Emiruddin, would you like to accept this VP membership election?
Sure, let's try it.
All right, we have 3. Thank you, Kava. Now we have another suggestion from the floor. Toastmaster Andika, please share your suggestion.
Yes, election host, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Shaida for this role.
Thank you. And then I would like to ask Shaida, would you like to accept this nomination, Shaida?
Okay, let's try.
All right, we take it as a yes. Thank you so much. So we have 4 candidates: Beatrix Emmanuel, Marta Saputri, Miftahul Jana, Kava Emiruddin, and Nur Shaida. For continue, I would like to ask one more time if there is any candidate from the floor.
Can I nominate Toastmaster Winda?
All right, from Taufik,
Yeah.
nominating Toastmaster Winda. So I would like to ask Toastmaster Winda, would you like to accept this nomination to become nominated as VP membership?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Taufik, for the nomination, but I'm sorry I'm unable to accept the candidacy for this term. Thank you.
Thank you, Winda. So if the answer start with thank you, it means a rejection. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, thank you for the nomination and for the answer, Winda. One more time, last one. Is there any candidate from the floor for 50 membership? Going once, going twice, going thrice. So it's all set. We have 4 candidates: Beatrice Emmanuel Martosa Putri, Kafa Emarudin, Miftahul Jannah, and Nur Shaida. Following the alphabetical order, as Sergeant at Arms, please move Kafa, Nur Shaida, and Miftahul Jannah to the breakout room.
Yep, give me a second. All of the remaining candidates have moved to breakout rooms. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. Now remember, after this speech nomination by the candidates, you can have your support by giving your testimonial for 30 seconds. So be ready. Okay, our first candidate for office Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Beatrice Emmanuel Martosa Putri. It is 1 to 3 minutes. 1 to 3 minutes. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, for the opportunity and everyone here. So, fellow Toastmaster and guests here, also VTM, did you feel amazed with all the building around SCBD? Raise your hand if you do. Well, but did you know that every great building needs a strong foundation, as well as this club? What do you think the foundation is? It's all of you, our member, because without member, there are no speech, no evaluator, no role takers, no laughter, no growth, because member are not just part of SCBD Toastmaster, but they are SCBD Toastmaster Club itself. So before I continue, I want you guys to open your mic and say, can you open your mic? I am a member of SCBD Toastmaster.
I am the
I
member
am a member of
Toastmasters
SCBD
Club.
Toastmasters.
I am SCBD Toastmaster Club.
I am SCBD Toastmasters Club.
Toastmaster
Club.
Thank you. So this club is a place where I grow the most in public speaking, build my confidence, expanded my network, learn from one another. I feel safe to practice, make mistake, fall, and come back stronger. So, I want more people also experience the same thing with me. Because the more member we have, the more people we touch. So as VP of Membership, I'm gonna create a home for both existing and new member to feel safe here, encouraged, and valued, so that we can grow together, grow our community to serve more. A bigger club means bigger impact that we can create to other outside SCBD Toastmaster itself. So let's build something we are proud of as SCBD Toastmaster Club together, and vote me as VP of Membership. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Alvin.
Let's give a round of applause to our first candidate, Toastmaster Bebe. Wow, so many reactions. Now let's go to our second candidate. Following the alphabetical order, we have Kafa Emiruddin, Sergeant at Arms. Would you like to bring Kafa to the main room?
Yep, give me a second to move Kafa
Okay.
back to the main session.
Thank you. Oh,
Is it?
sorry. Sorry. Sorry, my bad. It should be one testimonial for our Toastmaster Bebe. For that, Zoom Master, please bring back Kafa to the breakout room.
All right.
Sorry for that. Okay, meanwhile, you can prepare your testimonial speech for Toastmaster Bebe. If you would like to give your testimonial or your support to Bebe, please raise your hand. Okay. First, we need to bring Kafa first to the breakout room. We need to kidnap him first.
Or Kafa, can you move yourself to breakout room? Sorry, I need to like close, I believe, the breakout rooms and then move the rest. All right. He's
Okay.
now moved to breakout room. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Now we have a testimonial from Toastmaster Sony, our elected president. Over to you, Toastmaster Sony.
Thank you, Election Chair. Last month, I went to Cebu conference with Toastmaster Bebe, and I was amazed with her networking skills on the conference. He can mingle with everyone, old people that he knew, and the new people she just met in the conference. That when she did the interaction with these people, the new people she know, and the old people she already knew, I didn't see any different. All of them seems closed and welcomed to Toastmaster Bebe. Can you imagine if this person are potential guests and they could instantly connected to Toastmaster Bebe? I believe this guest can convert to member immediately. So I believe she would be a great connector for our club. Thank you.
Thank you so much for such a sweet testimonial from Toastmaster Sony. Now we can bring our second candidate, Toastmaster Kafa. Toastmaster Brian, please bring our second candidate, Toastmaster Kafa Emiruddin, to the main room.
Yep, I believe he's joining the main room right now.
All right, welcome back, Kafa. Are you ready?
Oh, I wish I am.
I'm sure you're ready. Okay, our second candidate for office of Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Kafa Emiruddin. The screen is yours.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, SCBD members, my friends. As you all know, I'm an engineer, and we're not exactly known for our people skill. If people ask me, what's your major? Oh, Techcom. Oh, Technic Komunikasi. No, Technic Computer. And I've been living that stereotype for years before my college. I was the kid that goes to school, comes home just to play games, and I have 2 friends. But a few years ago, I picked up a book, How to Win Friends. And it changed something in me. I started showing up to clubs. Not the bad kind. The first is book clubs. And I can connect with people. It taught me connection. And in Toastmasters, the first time I take up a role, it was a welcoming ambassador. The role nobody wanted. And I learned that membership doesn't start from a form. It starts from a conversation. One genuine connection at a time. And that's what I'll bring to the VPM. Thank you very much. Back to you, election host.
Thank you so much, Kafa. Let's give a round of applause to our second candidate, Toastmaster Kafa Emiruddin. Now I would like to call a testimonial for our second candidate, Toastmaster Kafa. Is it from Taufik? Yes. Screen is yours, our PPE elected.
Thank you so
Taufik.
much. I would like to give a testimonial for Toastmaster Kava. One of the things that I noticed from Toastmaster Kava is his active listening. I noticed that it is really important whenever we have a conversation, as someone we need to listen first. And this is something that Kava brought to our club, has been bringing to our club. So I would love to have him as our VPM because he can listen very attentively and also can respond with his smiley voice and smile like with a big smile, which is a great impression for our club to have a connection inside and with the external people. I think that's all, and thank you.
Thank you so much for showing your support to our second candidate, Toastmaster Kava by Toastmaster Taufik. Now we go to our third candidate. We have Toastmaster Miftahul Jannah, our third candidate, Zoom Master, Toastmaster Brian. Please bring our third candidate from the breakout room.
Yep.
Wow, we have 2 candidates already. Now we have 2 more candidates. Be ready to be inspired. Toastmaster Miftah, our third candidate for office of Vice President of Membership. Toastmaster Miftah, your time is 1 to 3 minutes. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Well, to be honest, I was quite surprised when I found out the fellow Toastmasters members had nominated me for this role, and it made me reflect on my experience in Toastmasters and what I enjoy most about being part of this club. As someone who joined only a few months ago, specifically 2 months ago, one of the things that stood out to me was how easy it was felt to welcomed in this club. Whether I was taking on a new role, giving a speech, or simply attending a meeting, there was always someone willing to encourage and support me from others Toastmasters members. And thank you to Toastmaster Leonie, Toastmaster Sonny. And those experiences may seem simple to me, but they made a difference. They made me to come back, to get involved, and continue growing alongside all of you. And what I appreciate most is that everyone here has their own unique story and reason for joining Toastmasters. Yet we all come together to learn, support one another, and of course, celebrate each other's progress. That's why I'm very grateful that I'm being nominated for the Vice President membership, and that means a lot to me. And if I given the opportunity to serve, I would love to create the same experience for others. I would like to help ensure that guests feel comfortable from their very first visit and build meaningful connections with our members, and also feel encouraged to continue their Toastmasters journey. Because Toastmasters has given me so much that I expected when I first joined, and I would be honored to have the opportunity to contribute to that experience for others. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Let's give a round of applause to our third candidate, Toastmaster Mita. Now, would like to seek any testimonial or support to our third candidate. Please raise your hand. Okay. Anybody want to give a testimonial for Mita? You can raise your hand. Don't raise your feet. That's too hard. Okay. Anybody? Going once. Going twice. Okay. And then we will go to our final candidate. Zoom Master, please bring on our final candidate, Toastmaster Nur Shaida.
All right, I think Toastmaster Shaida has joined the men's room.
Okay, Shaida is here. Our final candidate for office of Vice President of Membership. Toastmaster Shaida, you have 1 to 3 minutes to deliver your nomination speech. 1 to 3 minutes. Toastmaster Shaida, the screen is yours.
Let's play Cakep or Amazing. Let's start with heart adorning. No one.
Cakep.
Ulang. Repeat again. Let's start with heart adorning.
Cakep.
Hey guys, happy morning.
Yay.
Cakep.
Yes, I'm Shara. To be honest, this is such a challenge for me. This is like table topic, and I'm very nervous tonight because many of you are my mentors, and honestly, for the first time, people asked me to be a PPM, and I told them I'm not ready. But tonight, when Toastmaster Anika asked again, it feels like something bring me to face the challenge. I don't know, maybe because of the situation, but I'm really happy because based on my experience, and I was graduate from the university majoring in communication, so I really like connect with other people. So I really like to sharing knowledge, to understand, to hearing what other people talking about. So maybe if I'd like to be the PPM, I'm not selling the Toastmaster. I just talking deeply about personally what they purpose, what they are thinking, not like sell the Toastmaster. And maybe I believe the PPM or Vice President membership, it's not about communicate, but it should be sell. So I have to learn first, maybe before I enter the position. So I'm ready to learn from my mentors. So I suggest you to vote also other candidates because other candidate is also milik Allah. That's all for me. Thank you.
All right, let's give a round of applause to our final candidate, Toastmaster Shaida. Now that bars our final candidates, before doing the votes, I'd like to ask any testimonial from the audience. Please raise your hands. Okay, Toastmaster Andika,
Yes.
the screen is yours.
Yeah, I have to be responsible because I'm nominating her. Because for several reasons. The first one is Toastmaster Shaida. When she is actually leading an event, I can see how she connects to other people who she doesn't know, and I believe that the characteristic of the VPM is to connect to other people. Yes, sales is about one thing, but then actually connecting to other people, connecting to their needs, it's something that we need to be able to do, and that's what I see the potential in Toastmaster Shaida. And then the way that she doesn't say no to this challenge, actually, it really convinced me that she is suitable for this position. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Andika, for the testimonial. With that, all the nomination and testimonial is complete. Now, it's time to see the voting session. Zoom Master, please to move our non-member to the breakout room. Okay, so it's same. I'm quoting Toastmaster Anika. It's not we don't love you. We love you. We want you to rest. If you want to vote, you can still have time to join our club. Okay, so if you want to vote, join our club, and you can stay in the main room. Okay, I notice everyone here is already SCBD members. Now, Zoom Master, Toastmaster Brian, please launch the poll so we can proceed the voting. We have 4 candidates: Miftahul Jannah, Beatrix, Emmanuel, Marta Saputri, Kafa Emiruddin, and Nurshaida. Okay, if you're done voting, please show your love emoticon so I can find who is not voting yet. Okay. Malik, done? Okay. We are on 1 minute of counting. Timer, please
Okay,
remind
30
us.
seconds. 30 seconds remain.
Okay, 30 seconds remaining. Okay. We have Beatrix, Kafa, Mita, and Nurshada.
10 seconds remain.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, time is up.
Time is up. So please hand over the result to me. The bell counter. I am also quite nervous about the result. Are you guys feeling that too? Yeah. Okay. All right. We have the result for the Office of Vice President Membership, SCBD Toastmaster Club. The elected officer is, drum roll please. The elected Vice President Membership for SCBD Toastmaster Club is Toastmaster Beatrix Emmanuel Marta Saputri. Bebe, where are you?
Here.
Okay, yay. There you go. You have 1 minute to share your 1 minute acceptance speech or elected TPM. The screen is yours.
Okay, so thank you everyone for voting me as VP of membership. Yes, I didn't prepare for this speech, this kind of speech actually, but I will just repeat my promise in the beginning. I want my experience to be felt by other people too. Those who scared of speaking in public and not confident, I want them to feel this. They know that there is a place that can support them and they can voice out their voice. As I mentioned in my last speech, that a lot of talented people, but they cannot share their value. And this what my mission at SCBD Toastmaster. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Alvin.
Thank you and congratulations, Toastmaster Bebe, for your office. Now, let our SAA to take a picture of our elected officer.
All right. Let me spotlight first. Toastmaster Bebe. There you go. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Again, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Okay. Once again, congratulations, Bebe, for your office, Vice President of Membership. I hope we can support Bebe and also Bebe can be our future leaders start on July 2026. Wow, such an amazing journey on this voting. All candidates are very good. It's so hard. I'm so nervous with the result, but we have the best of the best. Thank you so much. Now let's go to our next election. Will be led by my predecessor, Toastmaster Garda Widinuraga. Toastmaster Garda, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Alvin. I hope that everyone is staying put and put your energy up high because after completing 3 positions or offices, it's now time for us to hear the election process for the Vice President Public Relations. Now we will begin the process for the Vice President Public Relations Office. And the role of this office is actually to manage the club's branding, visibility, and online presence through content creation, storytelling, and creative promotion. In SCBD Toastmaster itself, the VPPR also plays a role in communicating the club's culture, energy, and identity to a wider audience because this role works closely with the executive committee team to explore creative ideas. And this role actually helps shape how people experience and discover SCBD Toastmasters both online and offline. And before we proceed, I would like to inform each and every one of you that some of the previously confirmed candidates have already been elected to an earlier executive committee role and have therefore been withdrawn from this election session. The remaining candidate for the role of Vice President Public Relations is none other than Nata Mutsira. However, before we continue, are there any floor nominations for this office? Please raise your hand. Oh, plenty. First, I would like to hear from Toastmaster Andika.
Yes, election host, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Kafa for this role.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. Now, I would like to hear from Toastmaster Kafa Emiruddin. Do you accept this floor nomination to be the VPPR candidate? Toastmaster Kafa? Are you there? Hi, Toastmaster Kafa.
Oh, sorry. Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, Toastmaster Andika just nominated you to be one of the candidates for the Vice President Public Relations. Do you accept this nomination?
I'm really calculating. I think I'm going to pass on this one. Sorry.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Kalfa. Hope the very best to your future directions. And now let's continue to Toastmaster Sonny.
Yes, Toastmaster Garda, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Salma as Vice President of Public Relations nomination. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sonny. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Salma Sultana. Hi, Toastmaster Salma, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Toastmaster Garda.
All right. So, do you accept this nomination?
Yes, I accept the challenge and the nomination.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Salma, for the confirmation. And last, we have Toastmaster Ellen.
Yes, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Malik as VPPR.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Ellen. Now, Toastmaster Malik, do you accept this floor nomination?
Let's go.
All right. Thank you so much for confirming. And since Toastmaster Malik is also our ballot counter, I would like to need for the assistance for the remaining executive committee to take charge in becoming the ballot counter to keep this transparent and to keep the justice for this candidacy, especially for the Vice President Public Relations. And now, are there any other floor nominations before we continue to the candidacy speech? Going once? Going twice? Close. And now let me present the three candidates for the Vice President Public Relations Office. The first, we have Nata Mutsira. The second, we have Maulana Malik Mukorobun. And the last, we have Salma Sultana. So let's hear from the candidacy speech for each candidate. So may I ask the SAA2 to assist in moving the remaining candidates to the waiting room while we invite our first candidate, which is Nata Mutsira, to deliver her candidacy speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Happy morning, everyone.
Please wait a moment. Toastmaster Nata, I truly like your energy and spirit to give your candidacy speech. Wow, that is exactly what we would like to hear tonight.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. SAA2, please confirm me whether the remaining two candidates have been moved to the waiting room.
Yes, both of them have moved to the waiting room. Thank you.
Thank you for the confirmation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Nata Mutsira.
Okay, sorry for my mistake. Okay, happy morning, everyone. Hello, my name is Nata, and I would like nominate myself for this VPPR. I'm interested with this role because before I joined the semester, I had experience for managing social media for one brand. And my responsibilities, including creating content for social media, design for carousel to our social media like Instagram and TikTok, and managing Instagram and TikTok, including post the content and using Canva and CapCut for design and editing design for the content. And then since joining SCBD Toastmaster, I have also contributed by design certificate for the event with Kamutia and supporting the VPPR team with Toastmaster Dede through social media posts and design tree carousel for SCBD Toastmaster. Because of the experiences, I believe I can contribute to the social media and publication at SCBD Toastmaster. And as a new member, I still have a lot to learn. And however, I am very, very excited to contribute to my best for the club. And then I hope I can support support the club to grow and contribute through this role. And thank you for time for my speech, and thank you for listening. Back to you, Toastmaster Garda. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nata, for your speech. And before we move to the next candidate, I would like to invite one member to give a short testimonial regarding Toastmaster Nata. Yes, Toastmaster Dede, over to you.
Happy morning and thank you so much for Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Nata is one of the member in SCBD Toastmaster who willing to learn how to PPPR works in this club. And along that conversation, and also I noticed she have the basic knowledge for how to handle social media as the part of the PPPR job. Besides that, she also have the experience to work with all of the exco in the SCBD Toastmaster and also with the new member, and with how she interact, I believe she can make more engaged with the new member and also the outside of the member of SCBD Toastmaster Club, because in the VPPR it's not about just manage the social media but also to get engaged with the community and also to another member in this Toastmaster. And if you're willing to want SGBD, it's still feasible, and I think Toastmaster Nata can be one of the choice for you to choose. Back to Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Dede. And now let's proceed to the second candidate. For the Zoom Master, please invite Toastmaster Malik to the main room.
Yep, I'm removing him to the main room.
All right, please to confirm whether Toastmaster Malik has joined us in the main room.
Yep, he is back now.
All right, welcome back to Toastmaster Malik. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the next 1 to 3 minutes, Maulana Malik Mukorobin.
Okay. To be completely honest, it just slipped my tongue to say yes. My mouth want to say no, but I think my heart want to say yes. So it's very like contradictive. But then here I am, accepting the challenge to be the candidacy for VPPR. Thank you, Toastmaster Ellen, for nominating me. I don't have any speech. I even withdraw for the other nomination, but here I am. Just to give you context, I think last year I was one of the supporting member for Toastmaster Dede as our VPPR, but I wasn't really doing a great job. Because I know the struggle and the challenge of this role was very extremely challenging, because we need to very engaging with the public on how we make sure our club is not only visible to our member but also the external party. But I think it comes to my objective that when I discovered Toastmaster, I find it through social media platform, and it's very helpful because it's very difficult to find like such a supportive club to support others to grow in the public speaking skill. So if I become the VPPR, my only objective is to make sure that our club is growth and visible to as many Indonesian out there who actually willingness to grow not only in the leadership but also in public speaking, because public speaking is very, what to say, challenging and fearful for most of everyone. And I want what we have in our club not only beneficial for us but also for as many people as we can. By doing that, by making our club most visible externally, make sure our club engaging to outside of our members, and also at the same time making sure that we also create such a supportive and also fun environment, I would say, so it can attract others to not only curious with our club but also becoming members in our club. I will be helping hand in hand with the VPM to make sure our club not only growth in terms of the numbers, in terms of the quantity of the people, but also making sure our club growth with to the broader audience, not only Indonesia but also globally. So please vote for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Malik, for your speech. And now I'd like to invite any member who'd like to give a short testimonial for Toastmaster Malik. Yes, Toastmaster Kafa.
Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Garda. I would like to give my testimonial to Toastmaster Malik. What does PR in VPPR stands for? Personal relation. In our Valentine meeting, Toastmaster Malik took a gamble. He invited 2 other members who aren't that active to be the spearheader, let's say, of the event. And after the event, those members became more active. Now imagine if he is in the VPPR position. That was him on just a member. How would that mean to the member that isn't that active? Thank you for the time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Kafa. And now let us proceed to the last candidate for the VPPR office. For Zoom Master, please invite Toastmaster Salma into the main room. Please to confirm me whether she is joined us.
I believe she's here already.
Thank you, Zoom Master. Welcome back, Toastmaster Salma. And ladies
Hello?
and gentlemen,
Yeah.
yes, you're audible and clearly visible. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next 1 to 3 minutes, I present to you Salma Sultana.
Hello, SCBD Toastmasters. Do you know that public speaking is the #1 fear among people? And death is only placed in the second rank. But with Toastmasters, I believe that public speaking isn't something that we need to be afraid of. Instead, it becomes a place where we grow and thrive and also build our confidence. I honestly didn't prepare for this candidacy speech for PPR, but looking back as a corporate worker with boring routine, I like to join communities and I like the vibe in our club bringing a very supportive, very kind, and also it is a place where we can grow ourselves uh in a fun way and also in a supportive way. So I like to share about my activities in Toastmasters with my coworkers and also my juniors in high school. And I noticed that when I share the Toastmasters, some of them became a guest back then. And I noticed that some of my coworkers are decided to follow the SCBD Toastmasters Club. So I think my propaganda to my coworkers about our club is quite effective. And in the future, I want that, I think in business terms, Toastmasters is a great product, but we need more sustainable and effective marketing strategy to people. And it is something that I want to bring in VPPR. I hope more people know about the goodness of our club, and I am confident that I could bring it in our strategy as VPPR. Thank you, and back to you, Action Chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Salma. And now I'd like to invite any member to give short testimonial to our candidate, Toastmaster Salma. Is there anyone to share any experiences, any comments? Going once, going twice.
Can I?
Sure, Toastmaster Taufik, over to you.
Okay, I have an opportunity to work with Toastmaster Salma. One of them, no, one of them is during our iftar meeting. She was leading the team, and I think one of the thing that I love from her work ethic is actually give us a clear directions what we are supposed to do, and she's also able to delegate the tasks. So I believe PPPR is not only about her, but it's also about the team. So if she can lead the team, which means that she can recruit others and help her as a team to improve our public relation as a community. I think that's all for me, and thank you, Tasma Segata.
Thank you, Toastmaster Taufik, for sharing. And now, as all of our candidates for the VPPR office have delivered their candidacy speeches, let us give a round of applause to all outstanding candidates for this office. And now, we'll now begin the voting session for the role of the Vice President Public Relations. May I ask the SAA2 to temporarily move the non-SCBD members to the waiting room so that you can have a short period of relaxing while the SCBD members are still remaining in the room to cast your vote. And Master, please to confirm me whether all the non-members have been temporarily moved.
Yep, all the non-SHB members have been moved to the waiting room. Thank you.
Thank you for the confirmation. And now please ensure that only eligible members. And now I would like to ask the ballot counter for this role, Toastmaster Winda, to open the casting vote. And now the poll is posted. Everyone, please cast your vote and for the next 1 minute or whether the quorum has reached. Timer, please to confirm me whether the 1 minute is up. Right. While we are waiting, so excited. I'm thrilled and beyond proud to each and every candidate who have delivered their spirits and also
Dolce can remain.
thank you, timer. This is so exciting.
Then she can remain.
All right. Use your right to officially vote, ladies and gentlemen.
Times it up. Times it up.
Thank you, timer. And before we close the voting session, I confirm with the ballot counter, Toastmaster Winda, whether the quorum requirement has been met and there's a clear voting result.
On behalf of Toastmaster Winda, I would like to announce that we have a tie between
Toastmaster Leonie, I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's gonna be more exciting if we do have a tie. I think this is one of the most exciting part in doing this and exercising your role and duties as a law-abiding citizen, right? I believe that the ballot counter team is working extremely hard to ensure the justification and to keep it transparent as well. Wow, the night's still young, and this is getting more exciting.
I think Toastmaster Winda already have the result. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Thank you, Madam President. So, I believe that the quorum requirement has been met, and we now have a clear voting result. Okay. All right. I have now received the result from our ballot counter team. Thank you everyone for your patience and participation. Based on the verified voting results, the elected Vice President Public Relations for 2026-2027 term is none other than drumroll. Congratulations, Nata Mutsira. Congratulations to Master Nata. There you go. That is the result for the Vice President Public Relations. And now may I invite Master Nata Mutsira to deliver 1-minute acceptance speech, as this is your first mark to take the office as the upcoming Vice President Public Relations. Master Nata, the screen is yours.
Okay, happy morning, everyone. At the first, I'm not expected with this vote, and I choose to VPPR to next term. But thank you for everyone for your support, and I'm honestly so very, very grateful. And once again, as a new member, I still have a lot to learn, but I will try do my best to contribute and support growth the club. And I hope in this role I can get more commitment to always give a good promotion on social media, especially Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And once again, thank you so much for voting myself, and thank you once again. And I'm looking forward to working with all member at this club. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Ganda.
Thank you, Master Nata. Once again, congratulations. And before we proceed, I would like to take a picture of you with your certificate for the Zoom master, would you please to take a picture of our Vice President Public Relations elect, Nata Mutsira?
All right, give me a second to spotlight Nata. There you go. All right, Nata, on the count of 3, 2, 1. Another pose. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Awesome. Once again, let's give a round of applause to our Vice President Public Relations elect, Nata Mutsira. Thank you, everyone. And now we'll continue to the next election session. Please bear with us. I know it's almost 9 p.m., but that shows what democracy and how democracy works in SCBD Toastmasters. Please welcome our next election host, Toastmaster Leonie Octavia, for the SAA or Vice President of Organizing election session. Madam President, Leonie, over to you.
Thank you, Past President Garda Widi Nuraga. So I hope you all still stay with me because tonight we will move to the next session, which is the election process for the SAA or Vice President of Organizing Office. Traditionally, this role is called Sergeant at Arms or SAA, but at SCBD Toastmasters, we also use the name Vice President of Organizing or VPO because this role is not just about handling logistics, it's about helping shape the overall meeting experience and atmosphere. And for the confirmed candidates, we have Toastmaster Amar Bramundito, Toastmaster Kafa Emurudin Satyaji. Before we proceed, I would like to ask whether any floor nomination for this role. Toastmaster Andika.
I would like to nominate Toastmaster Naufal for this role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. I would like to ask Toastmaster Naufal, would you accept the nomination to become the Vice President of Organizing?
I think I pass this nomination because I already EU member and I want to observe first about our club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naufal, for the confirmation. Are there any other for nomination for this role? If not, we will proceed.
Sorry, Madam President.
Yes.
Yes,
Toastmaster
yes. I'm Sonny, and I would like to nominate Toastmaster Malik as Vice President of Organizing. Thank you.
Thank you, VP. Sorry. And I would like to ask Toastmaster Malik, would you like to be the candidate of BPO or SAA?
Thank you so much for the nomination, but I would like to pass for this nomination. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the confirmation, Toastmaster Malik. Now, are there any other floor nomination for this office? If not, we will proceed to the speech, candidacy speech. I would like to ask and confirm for the SAA2 to move candidates other than Toastmaster Amar to the waiting room.
So is it going to be Toastmaster Amar first or
Yes.
Toastmaster Kafa?
Toastmaster Amar first.
All right, so I'm going to move Kafa to the breakout room.
Yes.
All right, he's already moved to breakout room. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. SAA. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Amar Bramundito for his candidacy speech. Toastmaster Amar Bramundito, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leonie, for the stage given. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters. I believe that being a Toastmaster means to develop and improve yourself into a better leader and a better speaker. However, there's also one thing that is quite principal to being a Toastmaster member, which is to also improve and develop the club itself. Now, as a VPO, this kind of contribution can be led by making the meetings more fun and more memorable to everyone who attends. At my VPO candidacy speech, or at this evening, I'd like to address one thing to improve our meeting to become more fun and memorable from start to the end. Now, I know that our meetings are held at Friday after work. You might say after work because everyone must have felt exhausted after doing activity all day long. But joining to a Toastmaster meeting have to be some sort of refreshment to those who are feeling tired or exhausted. And in that way, I would like to improve the aspect of fun and happiness in our club from start to the end. Now, how do I implement it? As a VPO or as a future VPO, I can implement it by doing many improvements to our hybrid meeting and online meeting, such as simple as bringing in music to our waiting rooms and then showing our photos of contests to engage with the motivation of those who attend our meetings and all kinds of things, just like as small as bringing a snack to our hybrid meeting. And these kinds of steps can be implemented to make the meeting sustainably fun from start to the end. And I hope that this kind of change can also improve myself to become a better leader and a better communicator, but also to contribute to the club and community itself. Thank you, and back to the election chair.
Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Amar Bramundito. Now, before we move to the next candidate, we will allow one short testimonial from other SCBD members. If anyone would like to share, please raise your hand. Okay, Toastmaster Taufik. Please
Hi,
give
Dr. Leonie.
your testimonial.
Thank you so much. I had the opportunity to work with Toastmaster Amar when we are organizing the anniversary. And one thing for sure, he is very responsible and very calm whenever we have the pressure during the anniversary. I mean, on the spot. So I believe that those kind of traits, they are something that VPO need to possess. So I would like to say this is the perfect role for him to grow, and also he has the best trait for the role as well. Yeah, that's all.
You're still muted, Toastmaster Leonie.
Sorry, thank you for sharing those topic. And now I would like to ask SAA2 to move our next candidate.
Right, Toastmaster Kafa has joined the main session.
Thank you. Toastmaster Kafa, are you ready to give your speech candidacy?
Ready than ever.
The screen is yours.
Seven months ago, when I first stepped into this club as a guest, it was one of my worst days in years. My college best friend, my ex-college best friend, yeah, the one where we push our bikes together, just backstabbed me. I had an argument with my parents steps before going to Kemendikbud library. I walked in without any expectation. and I just wanted to go home. And then someone said, "Hi." Not because they had to, not because they had some checklist. Just, "Hi, welcome to the club. I'm glad you're here." I don't even remember what was said after that, but I remember how it felt. Like I belong somewhere on my worst day. 3 months later, someone stepped down from the role midterm, and I was asked to step in, to fill someone else's shoe, with someone else's plan, with 3 months left on the clock. I didn't build that role from scratch, I inherited it. And somewhere in those 3 months, it stopped feeling like it's someone else's shoe. It started feeling like mine. But there's this one part of the shoe that feels difficult: finding a welcoming ambassador. But I see that as a challenge. If we can greet every guest the way I was greeted 7 months ago, I'm sure this club would be the most welcoming club in Jakarta, which we already are. And that's exactly the point. We already have something special here. I'm not standing here because I think something's broken. I'm standing here because I've seen what this club can do, and I want to do more together. We have members who have been here for years, carrying experience, carrying wisdoms. We have newer members bursting with energy and ideas. What if those two groups just didn't just coexist, but actually found each other? So, fellow Toastmasters, I'm not running to fix this club. I'm running because this club fixed something in me. And and if you give me this role, let's build together. Election host, back to you.
Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Kafa Emiruddin Satyaji. Now, before we move to the voting session, we'd like to allow one short testimonial from an SCBD member, and if anyone would like to share. Okay, we have two, but I will choose Toastmaster Dede.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Leonie. Toastmaster Kava served as the vice president of the organizing from 5 months ago, and I believe with when I see and coordinate with him, he did a great job as the PPO. It's not only to set up the meeting, but also he can interact with a lot of the members and also the guests, and especially he can make the good impression in the first time when he managed as the welcoming ambassador. And I think it's such a genuine interaction that PPO do during the meeting. And I believe if Toastmaster Kava can continue and contribute to this club, everyone will happy, cheerful, how he always do the great job as the PPO and also great friends to us to grow and also to manage all of the setup in the meeting. And if you still believe this club can be good meeting, I think Toastmaster Kava is one of the best choice for you. Back to Toastmaster Leonie.
Thank you, thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Dede. Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Dede. And now we will begin the voting session for the role of SAA or Vice President of Organizing. May I ask SAA 2 to temporarily move non-SCBD members to the waiting room? Please make sure only eligible SCBD members remain.
Yep, and all of the non-SCBD members have been moved to the waiting room. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, our ballot counter. There's Mr. Malik. Please launch the polling.
The second remain TM Leonie.
All right. Thank you for informing, timer.
Then second remain TM Leonie.
Thank you. All right.
Time
Ballot
is up.
counter. Ballot counter, may I confirm with you whether the quorum requirement has been met or whether there is a clear voting result?
Yes, the quorum has been met, and also we have clear winner.
Thank you, ballot counter. And now it's going to be the most awaited session. I'll wait for the ballot counter to give me the result of the vote. Okay, may I ask SIA2 to bring all participants back to the main room?
Yes, all the remaining participants have been moved to the main room. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your patience. Based on the verified voting results, the elected SIA or Vice President of Organizing for the 2026-2027 term is Toastmaster Kafa and Mirudin Satyaji. Congratulations, and please give a huge applause for our elected Vice President of Organizing, who's not going to fill any shoes but his own for now. And Toastmaster Kafa, please give a 1 minute of acceptance speech.
Okay. I would like to thank everyone that have trusted their voice onto me. I hope I can fill in the hopes and dreams. I can greet people better, hopefully, and be more present in our meetings to a great future. Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Kafa, and please give your best pose for this picture for the SAA Vice President of Organizing.
Yeah, give me a second. Spotlighting Kafa. All right, on the count of 3. Everyone stop sending a message. Hold on. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Another pose. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Thank you, SAA2. And now we will now continue to the next election session. Please welcome our next election host, Toastmaster Ellen Mareta, for the Secretary Election Office session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leonie. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. We are going to proceed for the next role. This role as important as a previous role. When we are hearing a secretary, please don't remind of captain because it's not cabinet secretary. This is SCBD secretary. And the secretary helps keep the club organized, aligned, and informed through documentation, communication, follow-ups, and internal coordination. And this role may also support research, development, and system improvement initiatives within the club. Now, The following candidates have been confirmed for the role of secretary. Toastmaster Donna Nadira. And before we proceed, are there any floor nominations for this role? Okay, Toastmaster Garda.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Alan. I would like to nominate Toastmaster Salma.
Toastmaster Salma. Let me ask Toastmaster Salma. Hello, Toastmaster Salma. Do you
Hello,
accept the
Toastmaster.
nomination?
Hello, Toastmaster Alan. Yes, I accept the nomination. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Salma. And then Toastmaster Andika.
Yes, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Mithal Jannah for this role.
Toastmaster Miftahul Jannah. Are you there, Toastmaster Mita? I would like to hear the confirmation from Toastmaster Mita. Hello, Toastmaster Mita. While we're waiting, see Toastmaster Malik here raise his hand. Toastmaster Malik.
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Toastmaster Shaidah to be the candidate for secretary.
Okay. Toastmaster Shaidah, do you accept this nomination?
Thank you so much for purpose me to be nominated, but I'm very sorry. I don't think I can.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Shaidah. Now, last confirmation from Toastmaster Mita. I would like to hear from you. Do you confirm the nomination? Going once. Hello, Toastmaster Mita. Plus 1, 2, 3. Okay. So before we proceed, any other nomination? Floor nomination?
Yes, hello, Toastmaster Alan.
Yes, Toastmaster Sony.
Yeah, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Amar as our secretary nomination. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sony. Now I would ask Toastmaster Amar. Hello, Toastmaster Amar. Do you accept the nomination?
Hello, Toastmaster Alan. But unfortunately, I would like to pass this nomination. And thank you.
Unfortunately, Toastmaster Amar declined the nomination, no problem. Okay, now we have two two candidates. The first one is Toastmaster Donna and then Toastmaster Salma. Am I correct? Okay, now let's continue to the next process. I would like to ask for SAA2 to assist in moving the remaining candidates to the waiting room, while I would like to invite Toastmaster Donna Nadira to deliver the candidacy speech. Please confirm me, SAA2.
Yes, Toastmaster Salma has not moved to the waiting room yet. Okay, just now there.
Okay, then we can hear Toastmaster Donna to deliver her candidacy speech. Hello, Toastmaster Donna.
Hello.
Okay. We will have 1 to 3 minutes for your candidacy speech.
Thank you to our election host, Toastmaster Ellen. Happy morning, ladies and gentlemen, my SCBD Toastmaster members. My name is Donna, and all of my stuff are pink. Not all of them, but a lot of them are pink. Everything in my house is color-coded. This is color-coded, that is color-coded. Every time I enter a new workplace, eventually I end up with Excel sheets, and at the end of the day, I come out with brand new Excel sheets that help people find what they need to find. Here, we're gonna have 8 executive committee members, and tens of committed and excited members who need to find things, be noted, and write things down. And that's what I'm going to be here for. There are 21 years of records and only 24 hours in a day. And as much as technology has moved and shifted, you're still going to need someone to rely on. And hopefully that could be the where I come in. So in my time as secretary, I plan to have an index of often used documents that has been there before, but I plan to either revive it or revise it. And second, I plan to use known data about members to propose to other executive committee to create relevant or quote targeted and niche activities such as local hangouts or birthdays. I hope to be of help to everyone in the club, and that'll be all for my secretary candidacy speech. Thank you. Back to our host.
Thank you, Toastmaster Donna. And before we move to the next candidate, we will allow one short testimonial from an SCBD member. If anyone would like to share. Going once. Going twice. Yes, Toastmaster Garda.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Ellen. I believe that I have the privilege to, see how our past president, Toastmaster Donna, has evolved in terms of how becoming an individual, not just for a member in SCBD Toastmasters. And I believe that her capacity and her transformations in herself has proven us that any kinds of role or office, she'll do the best. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Garda. And now, may I ask SAA2 to bring in our next candidate?
Yep, closing the breakout rooms.
Okay. Please confirm if she's here.
She's not here yet. Ah, she's here.
Okay. Thank you for confirmation. And now, let's hear the next candidacy speech, Toastmaster Salma.
All right. So, fellow Toastmasters, if the president is the heart of our club, our VP of education is the brain, then the secretary is the heartbeat. So every speech we deliver, every contest we run, and every ribbon we win, we need to rely on one efficient and effective system to document all the records. And I am here. I would like to envision a club where all the systems and all the records are documented systematically. And with the use of technology, I would like to make everything is quite flawless and also smooth. I am actually quite a detail-oriented person, and I like when all things become tidy. So I believe that in our SCBD Toastmasters Club, I would like to have the power to make our system more seamless, more efficient, so that you can focus on speaking up your thoughts, your mind, and I can support you with all the efficient system to make our performance as a club become thriving. So I humbly ask for your vote. Thank you. Back to you, election chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Salma. Now, we will allow one short testimonial from an SCBD member. If anyone would like to share. Yes, Toastmaster Garda.
All right. Again, thank you to Mr. Ellen. Since I nominated Mr. Salma, I guess that it is also my responsibility to explain why I nominate her. Well, on her last speech, I had the privilege to be the evaluator, and I got to hear the story of Toastmaster Salma until she joined SCBD Toastmasters firsthand. And I believe that during the previous offices that she was nominated as well, we all can see the enthusiasm and also the spirit that Toastmaster Salma has always carried in her words, in her actions. And I believe that is something, the quality that we need in SCBD Toastmasters, especially in a part of this executive committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda, for sharing. And now let's give a round of applause for all of our candidates. And we will now proceed to the voting session. And may I ask SAA2 to temporarily move non-SCBD member to the waiting room?
Yes, and all of the non-SGBD members have been moved. Thank you.
Thank you. And now the voting time will be 1 minute. And if all eligible members have submitted their votes, voting is now open. Okay, please submit your vote through the Zoom poll. Use your right and click for the candidate. The candidate for secretary.
30 seconds remain.
Thank you. Please confirm if the quorum requirement has been met and we have a clear voting result.
10 seconds remain.
10 seconds. Please everyone vote for secretary role.
Time is up. Time is up.
Thank you, timer. Now, may I confirm with the bell counter whether the quorum requirement has been met and whether there is a clear voting result. Please inform the quorum requirement has been met and we have...
The quorum requirement has been met, but the result is tie. And we need to go again.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Toastmaster. I don't think we have a tie. Let me talk to ballot counter first.
Okay. It's gonna exciting result. I'm a bit nervous to announce who will be the SCBD secretary, not the cabinet secretary. Okay. So please, ballot counter, if you've already rechecked about the voting result, please confirm. Do we have a clear voting result?
Okay, we have a tie because ballot counter hasn't voted yet. So with the ballot counter vote, it's a tie and we need to revote.
Okay, wow, we will have one more round to vote for secretary role. Now, please, everyone, cast your vote for the secretary role. You may type in the chat if you've already voted.
So 30 seconds remain.
You're counting.
10 seconds remain.
Please use your right to vote.
Okay, time it's up.
Okay, time is up. Now, it's time to calculate the result.
Yeah. I can confirm the quorum has been met and that we have clear winner.
Okay, great. Please inform me the result so I can announce who will be the secretary of SCBD Toastmasters Club. Okay. Thank you everyone for your patience to do a second time voting now based on the verified voting results. The elected secretary for the 2026 and 2027 term is Toastmaster Donna Nadira. Congratulations, Toastmaster Donna. And may I invite Toastmaster Donna to deliver a 1-minute acceptance speech.
Thank you to our election host, Toastmaster Allen. I'd like to tell you an unrelated story. Actually, the first meeting that I had as a member was election night. And then I was like, I wanted to be something. I don't know, I want to run for something. And then the whole next year, I was like, I want to be in office. Blah, 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 blah. And I was super intent and got super excited in all of the activities. So I hope you feel the same way too. And I look forward to working with this year's administration and see what they have in store. Thank you.
Yay, thank you, Toastmaster Donna. And may I ask SAA1 to display the elected certificate slide? It's not visible, is it?
Wait a minute.
Okay. Take your time. While the SSA1 prepare the elected certificate slide, I would like to ask SAA2 to prepare for a photo session. Toastmaster Donna already have a pose.
Can I unspotlight myself? I feel very self-aware.
Okay, now we are going to see the elected certificate slide. Can anyone see the slides? Not yet. Okay, my ISS1. Now I think we are going to see the elected certificate slide.
I'm ready to share.
Yes, please. Yes, thank you, SAA1. Now, please, SAA2, to take this moment and take a picture.
All right, hold on. Right. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Another pose. 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
Yay, okay, thank you everyone. And we will now continue to the next election session. And please welcome our next election host, Toastmaster Nur Shaida, for the treasurer election session.
Thank you so much, my fellow Toastmaster Allen. Happy morning, everyone!
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Still spirit in the night. So now we will begin the election process for the treasurer. Basically, the treasurer is manage the club financial operations, including membership payments, budgeting, expense tracking, and financial reporting. This role helps ensure the club remains financially healthy and sustainable while supporting meetings, events, and club initiatives responsibly. At SCBD Toastmaster Club, the treasurer also works closely with the Exco team in supporting club sustainability and growth initiatives. Beyond financial administration, the role may also help explore partnerships, sponsorship opportunities, and collaboration that could support club activities and long-term development. So, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmaster, the following candidates have been confirmed for the role treasurer is Toastmaster Weni. But before we proceed, are there any floor nomination for this role? All right, we have Toastmaster Sonny.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Shaida. I would like to nominate Toastmaster Sheila as treasurer candidate.
Okay. Hello, Toastmaster Sheila.
Hello.
Would you like to accept the challenge to be a treasurer?
Thank you for the offer, but I know my capacity this term I think will be very busy for in my office. I wouldn't commit to something that I think I wouldn't be deliver my best. Sorry and thank you.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for the confirm to us. So next we have Toastmaster Ellen.
I'd like to nominate Toastmaster Mita.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ellen. Hello, Toastmaster Mita. Would you like to accept the challenge from Toastmaster Ellen to be a treasurer candidate?
Of course, I'm grateful that Toastmaster Ellen nominated me. Thank you, Toastmaster Ellen. Yes, I accept this challenge.
Okay, thank you so much for accepted the challenge. The next we have Toastmaster Amar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shaida. And for this floor candidacy, I'd like to nominate myself for this treasurer role.
All right, wow! Amazing! Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amar. Next, Toastmaster Garda.
Right, thank you, Toastmaster Shaida. I just confirmed with the Madam President whether this is allowed or not, but I would like to nominate our election host, Toastmaster Shaida, to be one of the candidates.
Hello, Shaida. Would you like to accept? The problem is when I manage my family financial, it's really chaotic. So I I can't do that because the problem. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda, for propose me to be a treasurer candidate. Okay. Next. All right. So we have three candidates. For the first, Toastmaster Reni, the second Toastmaster Mita, and the third is Toastmaster Amar. All right, so we will allow the nominee to give the speech. But before that, may I ask SAA2 to assist in moving remaining candidates to the waiting room while we invite our first candidate to deliver their candidacy speech.
Yes, the breakout room is opened.
Okay.
And then I hope Toastmaster Mita and Amar can go to breakout room. Right? Both of them have been moved. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, SAA. So our first candidate is Toastmaster Weni. Toastmaster Weni, you will have 1 to 3 minutes for your candidacy speech. So Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Weni.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shaida. Every morning, everyone. Let me steal a few seconds to release my nervous. Well, I'm honored and unexpected to be nominated for this role. When people hear the word treasure, they often think of numbers and financial reports. But to me, the treasurer's role is more about creating or building a strong financial foundation that enables our club to grow and support every member's learning and growing journey. I'm interested in this role because I want to contribute beyond attending meetings and take a more active role in supporting our club's future. If elected, I will focus on two commitments, transparency and sustainability. I will provide clear, accurate, and timely financial reports so every financial decision is visible and accountable. I will also work closely with the EXO team to ensure our resources are used wisely and that our club financially prepared to support meetings, activities, or events, or maybe any other future initiatives. Well, I'm ready to listen, collaborate, and contribute to help our club grow and succeed. I would be honored to earn your trust and your vote. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Weni, for your speech. So, Toastmaster, before we move to the next candidate, we'll allow one short testimonial from an SCBD member. So, please, Toastmaster Salma.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sheda. So, fellow Toastmasters, I would like to give testimony to Toastmaster Weni. She was part of the team when we organized the iftar event, and from my experience working with Toastmaster Weni, she is very active and very enthusiastic in implementing her job description. So I believe Toastmaster Weni has the enthusiasm and also has the skills to be the next treasurer in our club. And she also very detail oriented and quite mindful in managing things. So I believe she is the right candidate for this position. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Salma, to give the testimonial from SCBD member for Toastmaster Weni. So let's move on to the next candidate. The next candidate is Toastmaster Mita. So Toastmaster, please SAA. Get back Toastmaster Mita to the main room.
Yep, I'm inviting her back. And she is here.
Okay, Toastmaster Mita, are you ready to give the speech?
Hello. Yes, I'm ready now.
30 seconds. At 30 seconds, sorry, you have 3 minutes for your speech. The time is yours.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Saida. First, thank you to Toastmaster Ellen for nominating me and also Toastmaster Andika. Well, when he asked me whether I would be willing to be nominated as a treasurer, and he said that Toastmaster Andika said that I see your potential. Honestly, hearing those words mean a lot to me. And the reason I accepted this nomination is simple. Toastmaster has given me so many opportunities to learn, grow, and meet amazing people. And I would love to have a chance to contribute back to this community. So Treasure may work behind the scenes. but it is a very important role that helps to ensure the clubs remains financially healthy and also able to support future activities and growth. So I'm someone that also values responsibility, organization, and also accountability, and I will bring those qualities to this role if I elected. So I'm also excited about this opportunity too, to work closely with the EXO team and contribute to the club's continued success. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Saida.
All right. Thank you so much for your speech, Toastmaster Mita. So everyone, please give big round of applause for Toastmaster Mita. Okay, thank you. So before we move on to Toastmaster Amar, so we will allow one short testimonial from an SCBD Toastmaster member. So please raise hand and give your testimony. Toastmaster Ellen.
Thank you, Election Chair. I see Toastmaster Mita demonstrates a can-do attitude when hearing her candidacy speech from one role to another role. And I think that can-do spirit brings a very positive energy to this club. And I believe with this role, she also will show her can-do spirit to tackle any challenges, especially with the current situation. Back to Election Chair. Is it on mute, Shaida?
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ellen, to get the testimonial for Toastmaster Mita. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the last but not least candidate for the treasurer, which is Toastmaster Amar. Hello, Toastmaster Amar. Are you here?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Amar, you have 1 to 3 minutes for your candidacy speech. The time is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saida, for the stage given. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. And for this candidacy role, I'd like to bring out my vision to bring SCBD to a more financially secure and stable club so that we can have sustainable meetings towards the future. Now, for such great vision, I'd like to empower the contribution to the club by giving many implementations on the financial and monetary aspect of the club. Not only by giving the contribution to the club, but also giving myself a bit of confidence in working with numbers. I've never been a forte in making numbers feel very, very comfortable to me, but I believe that by doing so, I can try to implement my efficiency visions to the club's financial, but also bring myself a challenge to keep my being comfortable with numbers, and that is how I would bring such improvement to the club and to myself at SCBD Toastmasters Club. Thank you, and back to the election host.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amar Ramandito. Wow, please give her an applause for Toastmaster Amar. Okay. Now, we will allow one short testimonial from SCBD members. We have Toastmaster Kafwa Emiruddin here. Hello?
Hello. Okay, should I start talking? All right. I've seen Amar shows up consistently since the day he first joined this club. Not just physically. Within months after joining, he was already the VPE team, handling responsibility masterfully. Most people take months to find their footing. Amar hit the ground running. That tells me something about his character. A treasurer doesn't just manage numbers. A treasurer is someone the clubs trust with its resource. Someone who shows up even when nobody is watching. And Amar works in law. He understands integrity. He understands accountability. That's all from me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kalfa, for the testimonial for Toastmaster Amar. So, wow, all of the candidates of the treasurer are really amazing. So, I invite you to give one round of applause for all of the candidates. So, as all candidates have now delivered their candidacy speeches, so we will now proceed to the voting session. So we will now begin the voting session for the role of treasurer. So may I ask SAA2 to temporarily move non-SCBD members to the waiting room?
Yes, the breakout rooms is opened, and then all of them have been moved to the breakout room. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our SAA. So next, our ballot counter. So please open the vote on the Zoom so we can vote for the best treasurer. Okay, voting time will be 1 minute. So the timer, please begin timing. Wow, this is really hard because all of the candidates are really amazing. We have Toastmaster Rani, Toastmaster Mita, and also Toastmaster Amar. Wow. I'm really excited for the results. So please vote counter. If already quorum or you got the result, please let me know.
30 minutes remains, Toastmaster Shaida.
Thank you, our timer. I know, guys, this is a really hard choice.
Ten
Because,
seconds remain.
okay, thank you. 10 seconds. Use your time to vote. And let's see the results. In the
Time
left.
is up.
Okay, thank you so much, our timer, for the time. Okay, so now we're waiting for the result from the ballot counter.
Okay, I can confirm we have reached the quorum and we have the clear winner already. Thank you.
Okay, may I ask SA2 to bring all participants back to main room?
Yes, and all of the other have been joining the main room. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, our SAA. I think this is hard. That's why we still waiting for the result. Please vote counter. Let me know the result. Even I know this is very hard.
I send you already.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. So based on the verified voting result, the elected treasurer for the 2026-2027 term is Toastmaster Amar. May I invite Toastmaster Amar to deliver a 1 minute acceptance speech. The time is yours.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaida, for the stage given. I couldn't believe that I actually got the courage to move forward as a treasurer, and I hope that such moment will be a big moment to both to me and SCBD Toastmasters to improve myself, but not only myself, but also the club and the community. And I hope that such moment can be relived into the future and for the oncoming times. Thank you, and back to Mr. Shaida.
All right. So as I may I ask you to display the winner certificate slide and take a photo. So,
All right, so Toastmaster Amar, please be ready. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Another pose. 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
one more time, congratulations, Toastmaster Amar, as an amazing treasurer for 2026-2027. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone for tonight. So we are so happy we have all of the role tonight. So I will hand over the control to the election chair, Toastmaster Leonie.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaida. Whoa. What a night. I think we break the record tonight. It's already 10 p.m. and I would just want to give a huge congratulations. Please share the next slide, Mr. Secretary. So congratulations for the Exco elected for the term 2026-2027. Bear in mind that this current Exco will still be in position until the end of June 2026. And all of you who are elected tonight will be installed. We'll have an installation ceremony on the 26th of June 2026. Mr. Secretary, could you please share the slides, please? All right, so another thing that I would like to remind all of you was that other than having our SCBD Exco elect for tonight, we also want to congratulate one thing. So here the SCBD Exco elect. Congratulations for Club President-elect Toastmaster Roberto Sony Pracorso, VP-elect Taufik Chandra, VP Membership-elect Beatrix Emmanuel Marta Saputri, VP PR-elect Nata Mutsira, CPO-elect Kafa Amiruddin Setiaji, Secretary-elect Donna Nadira, and Treasurer-elect Amar Bramundito. So congratulations everyone who has been elected. And one more good news next, please. We also want to inform that one of our club members, our VP PR, is also the next area director-elect of 2026-2027, Toastmaster Dedeh Nur Alia. Congratulations, Toastmaster Dedeh. She is also going to be our J4 area director-elect. So she's going to be our area director as well. What an amazing team we have in SCBD Toastmasters Club. And I would like to thank you for all the role takers for tonight. Next, please. For all the election hosts, our immediate past President Donna Nadira, past President Andika Sumarsono, Alvin Abrar, Distinguished Toastmaster, Toastmaster Alan Mareta, and Toastmaster Nur Shaida, and also past President Garda Widi Nuraga. And also, we would like to say thank you for timer, Toastmaster Naufal, SA1, Toastmaster Vincent, and Toastmaster Fabrilliant Hussein, SA2, and our ballot counter, Toastmaster Malik. So congratulations, everyone. To those of you who are not elected this time, thank you so much for your courage, willingness to serve, and commitment to our club. Because leadership is not defined by a title. Your willingness alone to step forward, share your vision, support this community, it already demonstrated leadership in action. So whether elected or not, we hope you will continue contributing your ideas, energy, and talents to SCBD Toastmaster Club. Next, please. So thank you, everyone. And now, with the power vested in me, I would like to officially adjourn this meeting by saying, happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Good morning.
Happy morning.